Testing 1, 2, 3. I think we're live. Welcome everybody to episode number 7 of our foray into Deep Sleep Labyrinth of the Forsaken. I am here. We are relatively on time. Let's get started and choose the next place to go. So, let me just do the typical stuff. It's gonna take a little bit, just a few minutes of time. Get the other people appraised of the situation, get a link, and then we'll start. So hold on tight. Let's put it live and deep sleep. Labyrinth. Forsaken. There we go. Okay. Hold on tight. Let's see. Share this link. Discord. And I'm gonna put that link and advertise. All right. Very nice. Let's take that and copy the link, get the live chat up, and excellent. All we need to do is post it to one other place and we are good to go. All right, we got that one place. All right, let's do it. Let me just make sure that the chat is rolling on my end. I do this in a fairly unconventional way where I look at my phone instead of on OBS. I'm going to take OBS's panel here and remove it so that I can have a nice full screen. All right, Labyrinth of the Forsaken. Let's go. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, be sure to let me know if you can't hear me, or you can, or if the connection starts skipping. I know yesterday it started skipping, and we don't want that to keep happening. So hopefully this time it's better. So now we have a dilemma because last mission we couldn't open that coffin, right? So I made some inquiries. So without spoiling anything huge, the answer to that is going to be coming up later. Actually, the script welder, the guy who made the game, explained this to me when I posted the question on Steam, on the game's discussion page, and I kind of got a little excited talking to him and complimented him on his game because wow, what a great game it was. And I told him that I'd do this every time I stream. Look at the screen, and I feel great doing it. It just is. The aesthetic is so good. It's like you get your pixel art, you have a sense of parallax. It is in essence still 3D graphics. It is, I think, in my opinion, the best of both worlds. Anyway, we need to save some of our dream points, or whatever they're called, echoes. Yeah. And the reason being that a lot of these things that we make are going to be solutions for how we get over these mysterious things that we couldn't solve, like that coffin we couldn't open. So, in order to do that, we got this camera on. What are we gonna do what are we gonna do about that? What's a lump of coal gonna do? But it's there for a reason, I guarantee. Anyway, yeah, so I don't want to go crazy with the echoes, but I do want to make sure that I'm not screwing myself here. So I saved this for now, instead of later. Come on, let's go. Yes. Alright. Okay, skills. Give me skills. Alright, where's skills? So, suppose we can do integrity. Bloody perfect slashing and piercing weapons cause more damage over time. Wide swing. Increase the damage of cleaving attacks for weapons that hit multiple enemies. These are awfully specific. Reach. You know how to use small weapons to safely reach foes. This technique comes with the price of weaker strikes. Defender. Well-timed defense maneuver could save your life. I think, like, honestly, all these are not really that necessary. Coffee addict, however, I think I made a mention last time that I wanted more coffee points. Each sip of coffee restores 4 to 5 points of focus instead of 2 to 3. I think is what they're saying here. If that is what they're saying, that would be amazing. But that is a wow, 2,000. I definitely don't need medic. I almost never use my medicine. Focus determines how much influence you have over the dream world, and you know what? Like, that's useful. And I think coffee addict is useful. And I want to leave a little bit. Whoa, no, I want coffee addict. Whoa, what's focus overflow? Collecting things sets your mind at ease and calms you down. When you discard or pick up a duplicate item, gain focus for every 2 wasted charges. Okay. I mean, I guess, like, I don't really see myself needing that, but avoid being hit by gracefully dodging away. Chance to dodge an attack. Oh, great, 5%. Sounds awesome. I think I will avoid that one. Earn 10% more echoes and dreams. Then honestly, for 300, by remembering more detailed streams, you learn faster. 10 to 20% more echoes and dreams. Yeah, sure, because you know what, we're gonna have to beat a place in order to get more points, in order to, yeah, alright, that makes sense. First, we do kind of want our favorite shield Not this shield. As sturdy as it is. We want our shitty nailed board shield. Already at max level. Right. Right. Well, okay, we can. So, can we make it now? Then in the level? Like what? Alright. Alright, so I can basically... So this is just... This represents what I can make it will in the level. Alright. Just had to relearn that. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. So, I think... Our goal right now is going to be we wanted more coffee power. That was what I said last time, and I think that's going to be a lot more functional. And then we're gonna have 900 left, but 900 is just enough to boost quick learner, which means that I get 20% more echoes, and those 20% more echoes are going to help me in getting hopefully making that item, that mysterious item that I need to open the coffin that we couldn't open last time on episode 6. So we're gonna do Coffee Addict first. We are now addicted. And quick learner. Yeah, there we go. And now we've got no echoes. Absolutely no echoes. And as always, let's check everything. My dream journal. 7th dream. I found myself in a dark cave infested with spiders. Of all the places I'd rather not be, that was where I had to go. Because that's where I finally found some information about my brother. As I encountered the vicious queen of the spiders, she reluctantly revealed that a person known as the prisoner might know more where Thomas is. That's the person I believe who is in that coffin. I don't know who or where that prisoner is. It's in that coffin that we couldn't open, I guarantee, and we need something in that, in another level. And I think I know what that level is. I'm not entirely sure, but I was given some clues. Alright, so let's check out the seeing incidents. Recent reports from the sleepers are troubling. The incidents are becoming more frequent, and obviously the higher-ups won't want to know what the hell we are dealing with. I have the answer for them, and they're not going to like it. It's not the first time I've heard about such things. I've encountered this phenomenon in the early 80s, but it would seem they have existed since the dawn of the human race. Commonly known as the night folk, or the shadow people, they live in the realm of the dreams, but desperately want to get to our realm by possessing vulnerable, unoccupied bodies. So yeah, basically we know this. They prey upon people who are lucid dreaming or in a coma or something. As long as you don't know you are dreaming, you are safe. They attack when they sense the mind detached from its body. Really cool concept, by the way. Which sometimes happens during comas, but much more often during out-of-body experiences. Out-of-body experiences, I don't know. I've never had one. I don't know anybody who's ever had one and told me. Doesn't seem very common to me, but whatever. Anyway, and lucid dreaming. That seems more common too. And that is exactly what we are doing here, of course. They will react. When you bring food to the picnic, you can also expect the ants to show up. Please don't even suggest capturing one of them. We're dealing here with something that is way beyond our comprehension. Dr. Ake Rodberg. So, they were trying to capture one of them? This corporation knows so much more than it shows. What else are you hiding, Sadriel? And why are you researching dreams so much? Alright, so with that, Let's, too late for this now. I need to get ready to sleep. Okay. Coffee? Yeah, too late for coffee? I guess so. Gotta take our sleep seriously. Let's... You have... No, new messages. Right, that's true. Real estate business. Yeah, that's that insufferable, fellow who basically just reminds us that we're on his turf right now, even though it's where our brother lives or lived. Anyway, let's go, shall we? The electrode cap. Let's look at it again. Yay. Cool looking thing. Alright, so now let's see where we can go. This is the big question here. So, I want to return to the cave at some point. There's the prisoner. In fact, it should have it in here. At the end of the dark forest, there lurks an even darker cave. I like to say it's all still and silent, but that's not. Something scratches behind every corner and shadows crawl alongside the uneven walls. Alright, so it doesn't remind us about missing that prisoner. But I know... Oh, so we only have one place to go. Somnolent Wells City. A city of lost souls, shrouded in mist and surrounded by eerie silence. Can Thomas be there? Oh, wow. A city. Awesome. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. Alright. First off, always turn on the flashlight. And we're always in a room. Always nice and cozy. We're safe. You want to pick up a first aid kit? Uses 3 out of 5? Absolutely. Also, I want my shield. I want it absolutely now. I know I'm gonna find a weapon here somewhere. So that's not... And I'm gonna build it up. That is precisely why I'm upgrading my focus. Alright, so we have that. And at the very least right now, we have punch. Which sucks, I know, but it's better than nothing. I would love to have a bone, actually. Wow, why not? Well, as we established last episode, bones are really deceivingly useful. TV set. Pretty standard looking TV set with some signs of wear and tear. Incredibly heavy, with smudges on the screen and no remote to be found. Alright. Well, let's, doesn't work. Yeah, they never do work. They never do. Alright, so hopefully we're going to find some sort of weapon before we run into anybody. But we do have... Oh, this looks... Again, I think one of the things about dreams is, and I think one of the things that Scriptwelder picks up on, is that it's built out of familiar imagery. Oh, and so we have a screwdriver already. That's awesome. I'm glad that I chose that perk. And coffee too, so I can oh, good. All right. So yeah, so they take rooms that we've been in before, and they sort of stitch them into the city, just like in a normal dream, where not everything has to make sense, but everything has to be familiar in some way, shape, or form. A standard hotel bell used to summon staff. Not sure if I want to summon anyone here. Yeah, well, boop, boop, boop. Nobody shows up. Maybe I should stop. What am I trying to summon anyway? Who am I trying to summon anyway? Oh, am I summoning somebody? I feel watched. Uh-oh. Are we gonna do something? Is this gonna happen? Like, is this like a secret? Okay, I think I probably... Alright, I'm now watched. Whatever that means. How much am I getting out of this coffee? 15 focus? You only do this once in this place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Because I have the upgrade from before with the coffee addict upgrade, I'm getting 15 out of it, so I can use my entire thing. I wonder how expensive. So 4 and 1 is a bone. Or I could just like max out this bone and have. It would really suck though to have that bone and then find a bone. And I think that might happen. So maybe like start the rusty axe. But that's a real expensive investment. But it's a kick-ass weapon. I mean, damage, it cleaves, and you bleed for 2 turns. I think for now, a metal door with scraped paint and illegible stickers. Bickety Buck Bumble. Yes. Hey, Poner, how you doing? Oh, yeah, no, we're not back in the hotel, actually. We're in the city. We're in the city, Kevin. This is just sort of like the dream world, I guess, expressing the familiar. So we start in a familiar place. Bickety Buck Bumble. Yeah, and anybody who's wondering what I just said right now, I'm very sorry. I was very random. It is the very catchy soundtrack to Buck Bumble, a very forgettable Nintendo 64 game with the best intro of all time. Probably where all their budget's being used. Anyway. What am I doing about this coffee? I think I'm gonna... Jeez. Alright. We've already maxed this out. I want my axe. I want a bone. Yeah. And then if I get a bone, hopefully it's like, I'll have it, and I'll just add charges to it. So now I can take my coffee break. You made me listen to that song every once in a while. Yep. And I made everybody listen to it when I sang. All right, let's wait. So is that the only door that we can go through? Is this not a path? This is a path. Yeah, that's the main path, I'm guessing. So why does she keep turning off her light? Keep your light on, lady. It's locked. Okay. So we need... Either it's supposed to be locked and it's not supposed to open, or... Okay. Yeah, I'm already feeling a little freaked out. Hole in the wall. I could jump through this hole to the other side. What about that locked door, though? Or is that like something that I can check out later. Oh, I see. Okay, we're in a bathroom. As you can see, now we're in a completely different world, and I'm loving the variation in these levels. Just some empty toilet stalls. Are we sure? I don't need to use it right now. Okay, what about this one? No? Okay. Do we see yes, we have our reflection. Let's go here. Thomas? Thomas, wait. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, we remember this from the beginning of the game, and even the Windows screensavers are on. Out of order. Yeah, this is wow. Okay, so as I said, familiar environment. Let's check this clock. Clock in the middle of the train station hall. Clock doesn't seem to work. The label below clearly states it out of order. Any message that's new here? Hold on a second. Toolbox. Toolbox is someone left behind. I'm gonna pick up a screwdriver. Durability 4 out of 5. I already have this item with 4 out of 5 durability. Picking up another will add 1 and 9 echoes. Nope. That is what we call a waste. There's gotta be some sort of contest going on for amongst the train station interior designers for them to create the most uncomfortable seat for the waiting passengers. This station must be in the strong lead. Okay. That was... I'm glad she turned on her flashlight by herself. Alright, let's check out the message here. Scrambled letters don't seem to form in any message this time. Okay, great. How about this? Cool. This is a really cool screen right here. I love these touches. Hello? Nope, nobody there. Alright. Let's, man, okay, so they want us to go here. But I know that we need to do everything else before we go up there. And last time we got the map almost immediately, and I feel spoiled because I know that's not going to happen this time. Okay, what do we do? Usually the plan is start from the low, work clockwise. That way we don't get lost before we have a map. So that's what we're going to do. Locked from the other side. Okay, well, then we have to open this. And we're in a storage room. The same storage room. So this is actually the same area. And hopefully there are no nasty surprises. There's a taped cardboard box. Sealed with duct tape that protected secrets. The store should lead to the platform. Ah, yes, the platform of the train. Alright. Whoa! Okay. Well, that way if we can use our screwdriver, we can get rid of the guy. Blistering skin of sickly color, weirdly crooked and twisted limbs, accompanied by the reeking smell of rotten meat. Ghoul prepares to attack. Let's use an item. And we're going to use our screwdriver. Yep, and then we're going to kick, punch, it's all in the mind, man. I love the sound effect of a wand battle. It's sort of a creepy effect. All the little details. There we go. There's our bone. Oh, hell yeah. But wait a minute. Did we max it out? What happened? No, we didn't. Good. Now it has 2 charges. That's great. So the more ghouls we kill, I think we get a bone for every single time we get a ghoul. The duct tape won't come off. Come on. Just use your teeth. Screwdriver, use item. There. Alright. You want to pick up a wrench? Durability 4 out of 5? Yes, we do. Alright. Now, I know that, or I don't really want to backtrack. You like use this once and have to backtrack. So, I'm going to just go get that screwdriver now. Yeah, that's fine. Take it. Alright, so main train station exit. It should lead to the town. Oh, okay. So these other places, they're not leading. They're leading to. I'm guessing the train station is, or the train is not going to be a place that's going to lead anywhere long. Because oh, who's this guy? This is not my brother, that's for sure. All right, first off, a vending machine. Vending machine with various snacks and drinks. Needs a coin to operate. Is this the locked door in the other room? I have a sneaking suspicion. What is this? Yeah, that's the name of the city, I think. I unlocked it. Okay, yeah, got it. Okay, let's talk to this fellow. A tired-looking man with a very worn and wind-torn brown coat and a heavy-looking backpack. He seems to be waiting for a train. But before we do that, let's, okay, so we've got a suitcase, and we came from here. We need a coin. A Globetrotter's bag rests on this bench. Well, don't mind if I do. A screwdriver? Again? Wow, okay, well, I mean, I don't need it. Excuse me. Okay, I was going to talk to you, but you talked to me first. Hello? Who are you? Don't be scared. I mean you no harm. My name is David. Hi, David. I'm Amy. Alright. So, dialogue tree. Do you know this is a dream? Huh? Dream? Yeah, we're putting him in risk. Don't tell him that. You're gonna attract the sleep people. Yeah, makes sense if you think about it. It does. It is a dream. It's... Oh, Amy, now you've done it. Wait, there's something important. Something... No! Amy, see what you did? That was just evil. Wait a minute, I had other things I could ask. In fact, I'm the one who picked that dialogue option, so I'm the evil one. I feel like I want to quit the job rehabilitation thing, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard. Finding that job is hard, man. That's all I gotta. I remember breaking into employment took me a while too, but it's worth it. And without it, I always felt like there was too much day for me. Like there was just too much that I didn't have. Like there was too much free time on my hands without something to work towards. So I always felt sort of encouraged by having a task to do. Somnolent Well City. Okay, okay. What's this guy? Mannequin. All right. So here's the not so big secret. And oh, we got a map. Wonderful. Okay, so the not secret is that whatever can open the that coffin from last episode is somewhere in this city, and then I have to reimagine it in the other world in order to go back to that coffin and do what I need to do to talk to the prisoner or whoever it is. Now, let's go to our map, World Lodge City map. On the map looks like it could come in handy. Oh, hell yeah, I want a map. Wait. Okay, so this is actually that's actually a thing. That locked door, is that like a mystery of some sort? Like, do I need another mysterious item to get through? I wonder if there's like a key that I could manufacture. Well, let's check this. Features. Plastic mannequin looks really out of place. Yeah, you're probably an enemy, aren't you? Whoops. Well, I know what's going to be offered here. They're going to offer me a torso, and I'm not going to really want it, but I'll probably take it. A bone. Absolutely want that. Alright. Mannequins on display for the show of the latest fashion statements. Feels like I'm being watched. Yeah. Sort of an uncanny valley effect with mannequins. Door to the shady looking pawn shop. Alright. Trash cans. Some trash cans stacked on the wall. Nasty smell emanates from the nest of filth. Unfortunately, the only thing I got from here is dirt and a nasty smell on my hands. Is there more to do with those trash cans? Can I hit them? Not really. Alright. Fair enough. Whoa. Whoa. A passage in the mist? Any further down the street? Is this logged in the map? Yes, it is. Okay, so there's a... And there's also this place that seems to be walled off. So maybe before I do anything, I need to find out where what that place is. Hello? Anybody here? Oh, okay. But does this show there's something left here, or does this show there's nothing left here to do? Oh, there is something to do. I need a coin. Man, I had a coin before. How did I get that coin? I'm sure I'll find another one. And this is where the, Alright. Yeah, we don't need that. But we can remember that it's there, and we'll probably backtrack when we have a coin. So, let's go. And see what the city has to offer us. Let's interact with these mannequins. Feels like I'm being watched. Yep, we probably are being watched. You probably are. Alright. So, there are 3 exits here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're gonna go through one here. Bright looking. That's nice. But there are too many mannequins here and a big padlock. I'm sensing a puzzle. I'm sensing lots of different colors and mannequins with different clothes. And I know this is probably a puzzle room. But let's give it a try. What do we got here? Latest fashion statement. Alright. Just a mannequin. Latest fashion statement. Just a mannequin. Alright. Well, let's keep that up. As long as y'all are mannequins, that we don't have a problem. Summer collection of beachwear. You didn't get that much tan, though. Yeah. No kidding. Okay, more beachwear. Let's see. This fashion statement. What? Uh, um, I, wait, what happened to the lights? Can I go? Okay, nothing changed. Looking at that locked door on the map, it looks like it leads to a shared room, which you may possibly access through the blue door on the map. You mean, um, let me see what you mean, Kevin. Looking at that locked door on the map, like, oh yeah, right here. This looks sort of like, yeah, it's like a shared room. Um, in fact, all of these are sort of kind of hubby, like hub related. They're sort of accessible through many different places. The fact that this place is locked, I might be able to unlock it right now, to be quite honest. Um, if I don't know which locked door you're talking about, this one or this one, but I sort of get what you're saying. Cash register. Oh, wait, we get a coin here. Give me a coin. Yes. Give me those. All right. Only 3 coins. Let's investigate. What we got here? We got. You don't want to affect the durability of this coin. I think what that's meant to say is that we have 3 coins. Let's examine it. All right. Nice. And what? We can interact. A golden coin. Can't read the currency name. Must be something local. Let's flip the coin. I think I got an achievement for doing this when, like, in the beginning of the game. Just flipping the coin. Alright, so now that we have the coin, let's make sure we've done everything in this room and go back to that place. Do you mind if I talk about my issues? Yeah, you can talk about them. I might not, talk about them in the middle of my episode because this is sort of, about the game. But yeah, you can feel free to discuss it. As long as it's not like, dominating the chat. But I try not to impose rules because we're only a few people here. Let's be honest. There doesn't need to be any rules, really. This mannequin presents the latest fashion statement. Latest fashion statement. We got dressing rooms. Curtain of shop, shading, changing room. All right. And a passage. Okay, so this is probably where I can unlock the door. And this is probably where I get an item. Or, hello, who are you? A name tag. Do you want to pick up a name tag? Yes. And we are going to check that name tag out right now. Examine. Hello. Oh, that's not creepy. Clothing shop shift manager's name tag. Hello, my name is, I'm scratched out with blood, and my name is Becky, it looks like. That's definitely a Becky. Let's zoom in. Yeah, it's Becky. Well, poor Becky. And 7533. Numbers on the back of the ID, 7533. Well, that will be useful. Where? I do not know. Oh! What the fuck? This is like that Star Trek episode. Oh god, that Next Generation episode where Dr. Crusher is in the morgue and all the bodies just moved on their own suddenly. Oh my god. That was actually freaky. Okay, hi. I see you found another place to stay. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, Script Welder really has this down pat. Script Welder really can produce an unsettling environment with not too much risk. Okay, this is where we put in the code. That's great, but we're not progressing right now. We need to backtrack. All right, so we didn't have to do that much backtracking. Wait, what is this again? Oh, right, okay. Forget it. Let's use that coin. And should I save the other coins, or what's the deal? Weird, the vending machine dispensed a knife. Alright. Alright, so the vending machine just sort of has some goodies? Is it random? Alright. Should I feel like if I keep the coin on me, if I keep one, that was a freaky ass Star Trek episode. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Somebody got what I was getting at. Thank you for recognizing that episode. Yes, that scared the crap out of me. I was like so young. It was, I mean, even though it was, TV and tame, My God. It was creepy for me then. It's still creepy for me now because, um, I mean, all of a sudden they were just sitting up. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this twice. We're gonna keep one coin. That's what I've decided. A nailed plank. Nailed plank is awesome. And I know there's probably still something in there, and I'm now torn. It needs a coin to operate. Yeah, but man, this is where I would save my game and restore if this was a typical point and click. But I can't do that. Yeah, like it's just save and quit, abandoned dream. Like, I gotta like live with my decision, but I want to keep a coin. Well, I mean, the only place I've ever needed a coin was to use on a vending on this vending machine. There are no other vending machines I've ever run across. However, to be fair, like I've gone through swamps and caves and although some hotels and stuff, so all right, let's just do it. I don't know. I don't want to miss it. Nailed boards. God damn it. No. No, I don't want that was a terrible decision. Oh, man. No, I don't want it. Oh, okay. Let's keep that there. All right. God damn it. Could have kept that coin. All right. Well, at least we have a nailed board. Nailed boards are good. Let's examine it. Yeah, damage 2, bleed 1 turn with no consequences. Yeah. Yeah, more of those. In fact, I should probably keep that so that I can make that for myself later on. See how expensive they are. With that said, now that we have no coin left and we've made our bed, we can at least remember that whenever we do choose to use our shield, there are two things left. Now, we know there's something behind here. We have a code. It's a I don't even consider it a puzzle. I basically just had to go in. Did we go through this passage? That's the locked door. Okay, yeah, let's unlock it. And that's where, if we had not used the copy, we could use it there. Yeah, I don't think I can do any more of that. All right. All right, chat. All right, everybody. Why don't we... Yeah. So that exclamation point basically means I've got to solve this puzzle to continue. Question being, do we do that before we go and check the other rooms? I say probably this is not going to extend very far. A metal door with a staff-only sign and a big padlock around the handle. Right. So what was it? 7 something 55. Let's check it again. 7533. All right. Close enough. All right. Let's go 7, 5, 3, 3. There we go. All right. Door with the staff only sign. Let's head out. Oh boy. There's definitely a battle here. Am I equipped for a battle? I've got a knife. I've got I'm pretty well equipped. I've got my nail board. I got my knife. Let's examine that knife. Damage 2, bleed 1, hasten all enemies. I don't like weapons that hasten enemies. That's a bunch of crap. Damage 2, bleed. That's something I kind of want to save. But I've got my bone. And I got my screwdriver. And that's kind of all I need. And my shield, which I can recharge for 2 charges. So actually I'm in pretty good shape. And I got a wrench as well. Let's see what that does. Damage 2, slow target 1. Great. That's actually a really good weapon. Alright. So I'm calling it. Obviously we're getting attacked. Let's knock you over. You guys getting knocked over. Oh, there you are. Yep. Okay. Actually, if this fellow only has 2 life, I kind of just want to punch him twice. Yeah, I'm going to attack before you. There we go. Doesn't move anymore. I think I killed it. Do you want? Oh, these plastic torsos. But I mean, why not? I've got so many. We've got so much space. Broken piece of hard plastic. So, all right. So it's basically like a crappy shield. I would rather get a bone, but my bone's all full now, so that means I don't want really a bone, because I'm just going to waste it. Unless I say I don't want it, in which case I wouldn't waste it. I would have it on the ground, I guess. Alright, let's knock over some of these guys, see if there's nothing. I'm guessing nothing. Alright, let's just, what's here? A metal chest, surely storing something of value. Do you want to pick up a crowbar? Oh, hell yeah. We have gained a crowbar, everybody. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My head was down when that happened. Holy. Alright. Am I just dealing with one? Good Lord. Head with no eyes, chest with no heart. Yep. Punch. Yeah, just punch him. Oof. It's like, there's not much danger in easy mode, but you still get the scares. And that's what I'm here to provide. I'm here to provide the experience without the difficulty right now. Because I hear the difficulty is pretty notorious. Hey Don, how you doing? Yeah, I hope you have a good night's sleep. I mean, thanks for coming by and visiting and saying hi. Oh, and thank you for the gift as well for Thanksgiving. It's very thoughtful of you. All right, so we have a pawn shop door, and we have a rift into another dimension. Let's go through the pawn shop door first. I'm thinking the rift might be one way. Although it doesn't look one way, the way it's shown on the map. Oh, wow. This kind of reminds me of, well, of course it reminds me of, what's it, Monolith Burger, because Monolith Burger is basically just a fast food restaurant, but in space. And we're in a fast food place. So my mind will go to, whoa! Okay, did I get damaged there? No. You just kind of took a spill. That's actually kind of funny. A napkin. Someone wrote something on a napkin. All right, let's read this. These things are my favorite of this game. The lore. If Script Welder does anything really well, it's building up a story and creating lore that he is actually sort of included in all of his games. Like, he's built upon this one universe with like Don't Escape and Don't Survive, or I mean Don't Escape, Don't Escape and Don't Survive, Don't Escape and Deep Sleep. Anyway, not a napkin. As I'm sitting here sipping my milkshake through a straw, I can't help but to think about spiders. Well, we took care of spiders last episode, about how they feed, to be precise. Yeah, they liquefy, how they inject their digestive enzymes into the body of their prey. It's so similar. If you think about it, the things in my cup were blended together into a liquid mush, just like the insides of the spider's prey. Okay, yeah. You got an analogizer. The insides of the spider's prey digested externally before being sucked up through a straw, and you, the victim, become nothing but a shell, a cup for the spider's shake. Magnificent creatures, so misunderstood by many. People love silk, yet turn a blind eye to how it's made. And so I'm thinking, are we that different? They're so patient, just sitting in their webs. Yeah, I'm thinking the dev likes spiders too, because there were a lot of spiders in Don't Escape as well, and they were pretty terrifying in that game too. I believe like they took a shotgun blast or two to die. They were big spiders. Sitting in their webs in this favorite spot, observing, waiting for a chance to put in their many, many legs around the helpless, trembling, soon-to-be a milkshake friend. I enjoy coming here every day to do the same. Huh. Well, that's nice. That is definitely somebody who needs some assistance and is probably not doing very well. Crumbs, pieces of food, and a half-empty soda cup. I hate when people leave filth like that behind. I hate when people okay, so there's nothing I can do about that. It's just sort of there, atmospheric. A picture. A framed painting of a wooden hut in a meadow. I think this is actually sort of an Easter egg. This is a callback to the early Don't Escape trilogy series, which is based, I believe, on this hut, and everything that happens sort of, and you have to return to this hut. Yep, this is the exact, yeah, I remember this picture, and in this case, I'll take this time to recommend everybody play not only this series, which has 4 games, but Don't Escape, which has 4 games in it. The first 3 are very lo-fi and look like this, but are still very interesting in their own right. And then the 4th game, they take a big leap, and it's more of an adventure like this. It's more fleshed out, but still everything builds in the same universe. So it's really cool to have this here as sort of a nod to the past. Alright, what we got? Oh, cash registers. Let's get some more coins. One of the cash registers seem to be slightly open. Yes, please. Yes, more coins. We get 2. I'll take them. Burger tray. This is where burgers slide down, waiting consumption. The box and the tray here are empty. Okay. Is there something I need to do there? Oh wait, we forgot to examine this. Sturdy, handy tool that can be to break things, can break bones too if needed. I'm thinking I'm gonna need this for non-weapon purposes. Damage 3, slow target 1. That is a shame that we can't use it as a weapon, because it is a very nice weapon. Let's go in this door. Alright, we got our bathroom. I don't think there's anything in here. And then we got here. Okay, that's gonna lead to wherever this is too. So that's alright. There's something to be done here. I have a sneaking suspicion that the box and the tray that are empty are not supposed to be empty. Like, I'm supposed to fill them with something. She takes, like, she bothers to reach and do something, and that's what sort of tips me off. It's locked, but the lock looks quite worn out. It barely holds. Alright, well, we could use a crowbar, but we could use a bone, could use a wrench. I don't want to use a crowbar because I think it might have a specific use. It's just I've never seen a crowbar before. But we have all these great... Can I please use a knife? Yes! Alright, well, there we go. It was useful for something. Now then, we have four lockers. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. Burger assembly. Oh, maybe my task is to fill and make burgers. But you know what? I'm really curious about the vending machine right now. Nailed boards. 3 to 5. Oh my god. We've got two, I have a feeling that Script Welder always is going to give me nailed boards. And I don't need to spend all my focus on nailed boards as I always do, because he realizes how awesome nailed boards are. Burger assembly table. Bits and pieces that could have become a burger, but they didn't. Yeah. And I'm hearing flies. The fryer. Yeah. There's a dead rat floating in this oil. That's gross. The beef has been swarmed by an army of flies, very eagerly making sure the patties are completely saturated with larva eggs. That's disgusting. Order retrievement table. This is where the burgers are placed when they're ready. So, despite all the flies, one burger box seems to be intact. They didn't get inside, I hope. Oh god. Sure. Ugh. Alright, we got our Happy Meal. Smells delicious. Paper wrapping is probably not edible unless you're really desperate. But the contents, it's a whole different story. Okay, so I can burger and a smiley face. Alright. Look at that. It even spins for you. It smells delicious, and it's probably from, and it looks like it's ketchup, but in a Script Welder game, you never know. Alright. So, this is a puzzle room for sure. Do I assemble a burger? What? No. Get me out of here. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Oh, am I on a time limit? What's going on here? What? Okay, I need to, okay, this wire goes all the way there. Do I need a, oh, okay, no, I need to, this, and then this. Leave. Alright, that's not it. Cable box. 2 boxes with cables hang from them. Some of the cables are cut or chewed through. Chewed through? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna follow the ones that look like they're chewed through. Does that help? Metal locker in the freezer. It's really cold, but it seems unlocked. Do you want to pick up batteries? Yes. Okay. Batteries. It doesn't seem like I'm getting hurt in any way. A standard battery seems to eventually fit everything that happens to need a battery. Alright, well, it just so happens that my my flashlight only needs like that battery that I put it at the beginning of the game, and it never runs out. So these batteries are like miracle batteries. But then again, it is a dream. Alright, and a passage leading southeast, so there's a way out of here. So then what the heck is going on? And this hanging bag Alright. Clearly, this is... we need to make an electrical connection, I think. And I need to... so... there are two things here. There are two things here. That's what made me think, okay, let's connect them. But they're chewed through. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means that there are 4 that are not chewed through. Oh shit! She's actually freezing. I don't have the luxury of... okay, so basically there are 2... alright. Wait, let me just... alright, so... the top 2 are done. Dunsies. Alright, I've got to take a pen. This is like a pen thing now. I've got to make a drawing. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're gonna go from that down to 1 to 5 to 5. Okay. Number 2 is going to 2, and it's broken. So 2's out. 3 goes down to 6. 4 goes up to... stays to... 4 goes up to 1. 1's broken. 1 broken. Okay. 5 seems to go up to 4. Yeah, 5 goes up to 4. And 6 goes up to 3. Alright, that's the best I can do. That's the only way I can visualize it. I'm gonna get hurt when I leave the screen, I bet. But we know what's broken here. 2 and 1 are broken. Okay, let's go back here. I don't think I can get hurt in the screen. So now that we've done that, I think we can solve this because we have the picture here. So I don't need to write this down. We have the picture of the other side. If I can just sort of visualize it. 1 is broken, 2 is broken. So these 2 we don't want. We want a connection from this and from this, I think. So, and there. Yeah. We don't want this. We don't want this. Is that right? Did I do it? Wait. So the third one, oh no, because the bottom wire goes up to the third. Okay, so this is actually the bottom wire, so that doesn't matter. I think I'm overthinking it. Okay, let's switch it. Red here, green there. What are you... Alright. Oh, I gotta put them in the right place too, okay. Which means I do need to, Alright, so the next... I do like needing to figure this out on the fly. That's kind of a neat under pressure idea. Okay, so on this end, we know those two wires are good, but we need to keep track of the broken wires here. So the top one goes down to 4, and that's broken. And then the fourth one, yes, the fourth one goes down to 6, and that's broken. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth one goes down to 6, and that is broken. This is a neat puzzle, actually. I like this. All right, so let's not get frozen again. So now that we have that information, we know these are bad. We know that B4 and B6, so this is bad and this is bad. If my diagram is right, then we need 3 and 5. So 3 goes down to here. Let's take it out and put them there. And then we need 5, which goes up here. There we go. Hell yeah. Mic drop moment. Now what about this bag? Nothing? Really nothing about this bag? Just there for the creepiness? I mean, I'm going to check that door. I mean, I was sort of stuck, but not really stuck, because I could always exit that door. But yeah, I mean, I really like that puzzle. Oh, okay, this is from here. Whoa. Okay, another vending machine. Well, at least I don't need to backtrack. Well, unless I want to get the farthest away nailed boards. Can I use a crowbar on this vending machine? I only have 2 coins. That's the thing. And weird, the vending machine dispensed a nailed plank. Yeah, that's perfectly fine by me. Still some goodies inside. Yeah, it has some goodies inside, and there's there's another rift. Okay, no, we went through a rift, so this would be rift number 2. Gotcha. All right, there's I guess what looks to be like a 7-Eleven, but it's like 24. Should I, like, dare I waste my only coin that I could replicate? Yes. Bottle of medicine I don't really need. Okay. Bad idea. Good job on solving the puzzle. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, that was kind of like an emergency moment, especially when I learned that I could get, like, hurt. I really wasn't in any pressure at all. I was just kind of observing the area. Very... uh-oh. What's going on here? Yeah, like it wasn't very scary until I didn't know if it was a timed thing or what. So this guy's gonna heal in 3 turns, and this guy's gonna attack in 3 turns. I really would like to avoid having to use the nail board and having to go back. So I'm thinking damage to hasten all enemies. I definitely don't want to hasten all enemies. Well, actually, if I hasten all enemies by 1, I can still kill this guy and... damage to bleed 1, hasten all enemies. And I'll be done with that knife. Which actually might be a curse because I might want a sharp edge. Yeah, let's just use a screwdriver. Yeah, but yeah, that puzzle was really well designed, and the time pressure, even though it only took off 1 of my health, it really added to the pressure. And it's all about... wait, what's going on here now? Like a clump of dark air, but a dense shadow. A poor reality soaked with hatred. Shade prepares to heal. Alright. Well... heal this. Alright. So... now Shade wants to... I'm gonna get a bone here, so that means that probably I should use a bone. And now I punch, obviously. Give me my bone. Perfect amount of durability, too. Yeah, like when I develop shorts for this episode, if I have time, because I've got a lot going on this week, like I'm preparing a big trip. But if I'm able to develop any shorts, I will definitely feature this puzzle because it was really nice. Okay, so I know that there's a way to use the crowbar. This is not a pawn shop. Wait, hold on a second. Was that another room? I've probably been there. What's this? Where's this lead? Alright. I'm really wondering if I should use the crowbar and try to open up this vending machine, but all I'm getting is weapons I don't need. A door leading to a 24/7 store. Is it locked? Doesn't look like it's gonna be locked. Yeah, it's unlocked. And it's not a 24/7 store. It is absolutely the opposite of a 24/7 store. It is, I don't even know. And it's got, oh my goodness, more vending machines? Are you kidding me? I don't even have, I used up all my coins. Notepad with a clipboard. Now, if I had saved a coin, I would be able to come back and, it's not on the wall in the waiting room. However, it looks like I'm first in line. Have a seat. Our doctor will be right with you. Not a real doctor, not even a real person. The skin smells like old plastic. What? That's really creepy. Alright, well, let's check the notepad. Notepad with the clipboard lies on the desk. Following up on, okay, experiment proposal, part 1. So this is the doctor's office. This isn't a 24/7, whatever it is. And I guess I will try to crowbar the third vending machine because I haven't tried at all, and there's no other way for me to open it. I would like to conduct some tests regarding the entities encountered by many of our sleepers in the recent... Yes, this is continuing that line of thought that was opened up with the corporation experimenting with these sleep things. As described by the sleepers themselves, those entities are passive, observing from afar as if waiting for something. We were not able to approach any of them. It is my opinion that it is in our best interest to make our move first before whatever those entities are waiting for happens. On a side note, we need a more scientific name for them. The one commonly used sounds like it's from a cheap horror story. Yes, I understand where he's coming from. You know, like what is it like? There are a few of them, and I can't remember one right now. But yeah. They sound like monsters, the way they're named right now. A spinning office chair with wheels. I love those. They're fun. But lacking those comfortable wrist rests. Why are you here? Why are you able to be spun around? Chair. Do I need to spin you around a number of times? This probably is nothing. This is going nowhere. Alright. Whatever. Okay, so we're in a doctor's office. But the doctor is clearly insane and crazy. Needs a coin to operate. Alright. Maybe it can use this to operate. Won't break. Alright, well at least it didn't take... Maybe it needs a... fucking... Yeah. I need a coin. And I might get one. That is a shame. Alright. Hey, it's Dr. Schultzer. Amelia, really interesting to see you here. Do you remember me this time around? Yes, I remember you, Dr. Schultzer. Noted. In that case, I will skip the introduction. Do you have any new questions for me? I'm sure there's plenty of things I'd like to ask you about. Just keep in mind, everything you say might be used in my ongoing research. Alright, I'm gonna be careful about, like, saying things now about dreams and shit. I should not have said that to that guy, at least before I exhausted the other options. Have we met before? Most certainly. I was surprised you didn't recognize me at first. I'm the one that made it possible for you to get this far. What do you mean? The device you use every night? That electrode head cap? Where do you think it got it from? Oh, exactly. No problem in the world that can't be solved by sidereal plexus and experimental equipment. The sidereal plexus allowed you to lend me this thing just like that? Well, not exactly. Yeah. I have a feeling that they're sort of using Amy as a guinea pig to see how to contact those things. I'm sure it won't be a problem since I'll present them with a big volume of fully documented research data on your case. You mean you didn't tell your higher-ups that you gave me this experimental tech? I have not told them yet. Let's not create fake problems under false pretenses. They will know everything once I submit my research. Okay. So, about that chair, cerebral plexus. Okay, so I've asked these before. What are you doing here? Doctor? I'm running a clinic. Not a lot of patients, huh? Not a single one so far. How do you know? The city looks deserted. I don't think there's anyone here. Well, you're here, and I'm almost certain I've seen some movement in some of the basements. One of the basements. It doesn't make it sound any better, Doc. Most upsetting. How can I find enough test subjects in a city without any people? I thought you were waiting for patients. Patients, test subjects, what's the difference? There is quite a big distinction. Semantics. I just need more volunteers for a procedure. And I'm guessing the procedure involves that chair. Precisely. I should go. Experimental chair. A menacing looking armchair bearing the vibe of a dentist chair, but somehow even worse. Scary protrusions, spikes, and tubes hang ominously over the headrest and surrounded by flashing and blinking devices. I just want the bolt cutter. So, alright. Just open this. Nail plank. Alright, no. But we'll keep track of that because excellent weapon. Wire grid antenna. Let's get our first aid. Yes. A wave emitter. Emitter device set up by to transmit a signal of some sort. Where does it go? What does it do? No idea. Hopefully it's not harmful, but why do I feel weird tingling? Okay. We've got another mannequin. Sorry about the mannequin, Doc. Alright, so we got another bone here. So this is good for just replacing weapons. And I know I can use the nail plank and the bone. Now, isn't this just the same chair from before where I can just... I mean, they're suggesting that it's something different. So, I mean, I'll click it. Do you want to use the experimental chair? It will result in... Okay, so it's the same thing. No. I only wanted it if it was going to give me a secret, which it won't. However, these vending machines give off a very big, like, we have a secret in them, in us vibe. And there are only a few coins in the level, and I like misused them so badly. All right, so there's one place that I've not gone, and that is beyond the plane to the right. Shall we dance? All right, so here, okay, so we've got a way back. Here's a taxi, we got a dumpster, we're hearing a crow. Crows are wonderful creatures, by the way, they're very smart. A manhole, sewer access manhole, it's quite heavy. That's what crowbar is for, I bet. But let's check out this taxi. The yellow cab looks like it was left in a hurry. Yes, we got a thermos. All right. Take that thermos. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Metal pipe. We love our metal pipes here at Pumpkin Streams. I think you're addicted to vending machines? Yes. Yes, I absolutely am. They have piqued my curiosity. And there's no going back. I think I require an intervention. Yeah, and they're so pretty. One's blue and one's red and one's yellow. Alright, there's really nothing for me to do here except go down the manhole cover. So, I'm going to do the obvious thing and try to pick that manhole cover up by myself. Can't do it with my bare hands. Yeah, fair enough. So let's do it the real way. Use item. With here. Crowbar with manhole. Alright. So now we have that. Now I know I can find a bolt cutter here. The only way I feel like the bolt cutter can be found is if I use coins in the right vending machine. Man. Alright, let's check out our map. Okay. We only have... Ah, what's this? A bag. An old bag filled with something. Do you want to pick up a shovel? Absolutely. What? Okay. That's fine. Come at me, bro. And I do believe that we have recharges for the bone, and also, yeah, that's actually nice. Okay, so we have recharges for the bone, and we have recharges for we definitely have recharges for the nail boards, which we might need. So, or we might not. I might just be able to just take this torso and block. We'll see. Anyway, I guess eat bone. Yeah, and now I'm just gonna punch you. And now you're dead. And now you're going to eat bone. And now I'm gonna punch you. And there's be really nice there, bone. Yep. There we go. And the cycle resumes. The bone cycle. It's a circle of bone. Doesn't move anymore. I think he killed it. Yeah, I'm okay. I'll keep that there. All right. So yeah, anybody like is thinking and observing that this game is quite easy, please don't let this deter you from playing the game, because I'm playing this on easy mode. Like, I'm specifically avoiding the challenge, which is supposed to be quite difficult. I just want to see the narrative. That's where my interest sort of lies. I play a bunch of games for the story. I play games of story. Can't do anything without that flashlight. Oh, looks like you need a battery, sir. I happen to have one. Alright, so... Joshua. How have you been, Amy? Surprising how we keep finding each other in these places. I'm looking for the prisoner. Yeah. Well, I know where the prisoner is. He's in that coffin, but I need bolt cutters. Never heard of them. Sorry. Who is that exactly? I wish I knew. It's someone who might tell me where my brother is. Aren't you a bit concerned with that person's name? What do you mean? It's quite an unusual nickname, you've got to admit. Suggests being, well, imprisoned. It makes me think, why is that person a prisoner? Did they do something bad? Are they being punished for something? The circle of bone. Hey, Seb, how you doing? I would imagine that a surgeon would appreciate the beauty of the circle of bone. That's why I'm trying to find out. Just be careful. From experience, I know dealing with criminals can be dangerous, even if you just wanted to ask them some questions. Okay. Forest swamp. See, you managed to get out of that bog. Just end up in another one, right? Metaphorically, at least. Yeah, but thanks for your help back there, Amy. I ended up finding a deserted cave. Whatever lived there is gone. I assume you have something to do with it? Perhaps. Like you, I was looking for answers. She was looking for answers. What she found might shock you. Sorry, force of habit. Yeah, he's a journalist. What are you doing here? If you don't mind me asking. I'm a journalist, Amy. I'm not afraid to ask questions, no matter how difficult they may be. And your question is not even that difficult. In fact, it is perfectly logical. I investigate. This place is a mysterious, evil aura. Just look around. All the people are gone. You do realize this is a dream, right? No, don't ask that. Don't ask that. It doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. You are right and yet wrong, Amy. It is a dream, yes, but it is not without meaning. Dreams have a lot of meaning, reasons behind them. And this one feels odd. It's difficult to say exactly why, you know? It just feels odd. You doing good? I'm glad you're doing good, Seb. Yes. AKA the pelvis. Yes, the circle of bone. Indeed. Wrong, like no dream should feel. Yeah, I'll give you that. This is probably not a usual dream. And this is why I have to investigate. As a journalist, it's almost like a duty, you know? There is something really sinister going on here. I need to get to the bottom of this. The mannequins? I've seen some weird mannequins. Do you think they could have something to do with it? I have no idea. I've not seen any mannequins myself. Maybe your dream is different from mine. I don't think that is how it works. Either way, even if your theory is correct, it's just a part of the reason. As long as my lead is right. Your lead? What's your lead? I shouldn't talk about it until I'm certain. But given circumstances, I guess it's fair to share a bit of the info. I'm looking for a certain casino. Why? Do you think everyone went to play bingo? I'm not sure if that's what they went for. But I think there's definitely something going on there. Do people go to casinos to play bingo? Are there hidden bingo rooms at the casino? Like, I've been to Las Vegas. I've never seen a bingo room. That's not a good thing. Alright, so there's a casino and something bad's happening there. That's all really vague. Because while I let myself leak you some information, I would rather hold back on anything more until I'm certain. There's no line between facts and gossip. There is a line between facts and gossip, but I don't write for a tabloid. Fair enough. Problem with your flashlight? You seem to be having issues with your flashlight. Really? What gave it away? No need to get touchy. I was just going to ask if you need any help. Do you have a flashlight to spare? I'd rather not part with my flashlight. Too dark to see anything without it, huh? That's my problem, exactly. I'm on an investigation here, but trying to figure out what's going on. I'll trade you for a bolt cutter. But with my flashlight not working, it seems not really possible. Have you tried swapping the batteries? That might be it. Sadly, I don't have any fresh batteries. That's rough. I'll let you know if I find any. Really? I'd appreciate it. I'd even reward you for the trouble. Yes, I'm looking exactly for something that I hope you have. Wait, let me examine this first. Energy! I want bolt cutters. Here are your batteries. You're a lifesaver, thank you. I'll definitely use them well. Those batteries run out so fast. No, they don't. They do not. Now that you mentioned it, they don't seem to run out for me. Okay, good. I'm glad. Thank you, Amy, for mentioning that. No matter how much I use my flashlight. Lucky you. I wonder what kind of dream logic dictates it. Anyway, your promised reward is a bolt cutter. Fuse. I mean, I'll take it. Sure you don't need that? Sure, no, but I think you'll find it more useful than I will. Well then, thanks. Thank you for your help. Good luck and stay safe. I'll probably move on with my investigation in a while myself. Alright. I should go. Decently dressed man with short hair and smart-looking glasses. Alright. Now, am I missing anything? We have a parking meter. We've got a rift in the fabric of space-time. Absolutely. Is that all? I can't look in the trash? Alright. Fair enough. Oh, you know what? I bet it accepts coins, damn it. Oh, Richard. Ah. My chances to get a bolt cutter are dashed. Oh, are you kidding me? It's used to issue a timed parking permit in exchange for money. Damn it. How am I supposed to know that? Break it. Oh. Did... Okay. I did something. Wait. Is this a way for me to get more money? Or am I supposed to give the timed parking permit to a cab? Or was I supposed to use a coin in there? I'm never going to know. I just kind of flew by the seat of my pants, which is, I guess, the way Script Welder wants me to play this game. So I guess I will go to the one, because I'm guessing that there's a trifecta of vending machines. Didn't you, the walkthrough you looked at, say that you need to create a bolt cutter by using the computer? Yes. However, the way you create bolt cutters, yes, we can feed the Crazy Pumpkin's addiction. That's right. However, my addiction was like, I wanted to put a coin in that thing. I was thinking like, and the only way I think that you can bring things back and create things that you can like spend echoes to create things in other levels is to manifest them and then to keep them until the end of the level. So if I don't run into a bolt cutter, I'm not going to get a bolt cutter to invest in, which is a bit of a conundrum for me. Alright. We got coins. We got coins. I'm spending one. I'm not spending two. That way at least I can return and maybe like go back and the thing will repair itself. Can of meat. Fine. Still some goodies inside. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need goodies. I'm keeping a coin this time. I'm not being silly, but it's too late. But it's not too late if I can if I can invest in coin manipulation, then I might be able to return here, have the parking meter repaired, which I can then put money in, and maybe there's a bolt cutter. Is there something there that I didn't check? 1 second. Sorry about the skipping. Alright. Just want to double check this. I want to be absolutely sure there's nothing here. Because I know the secret's here. What? Remains. Okay, this is just... Yeah. What do you have? Yeah. I don't need you right now, but I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your love pass you by. Something, something. It's a good song. Alright. Now then. Yeah, this is mangled. There's no way I'm getting anything out of there. Fine. I've got a coin just in case there's one more place I can use it. That's all I care about. Is there anything else? Nope, just this rift in the fabric of space-time. Go. Alright. We have wraith type things and cars. A parking lot. And another rift in space-time. This is leading somewhere. Okay, skull. Alright. Wait. Hold on a second. So I'm guessing this means there's nothing left to do. This means... I swear there's not that much to do there. This is an enigma. But I'm gonna charge these fools. Yeah, come at me. They're gonna hit me in 2 turns. I might have to go back and get my shield recharged, which is gonna be annoying because I don't remember where the shields are. I'm sure, but they're all around. And I know one's near a vending machine. Alright. Anyway. Oh, and there's a bone too that I can use so I don't waste anything. Well, then have at the Wraith. Alright, next I'm gonna punch you. Alright, now I'm going to use the item, this. Yeah, that's right. Alright, now we're going to use item. Boom! And we're going to use the item again. Boom! The magic of bone. Bone is the best. It's so cheap. And it's just a nice, no nonsense, 2 damage. I got hit twice. Yeah, those 2 hits registered. I'm definitely, now, technically I don't really need to go back because I've got full focus and I could just make charges, but I don't like wasting things. I think I got it at the vending machine. He's going to operate. He's going to operate. Okay. Oh, right. There are two things here. Nail plank. No. Absolutely. But it still leaves me with the issue of, you know what? I'm just gonna recharge it. There's no penalty. And I mean, this game is on easy mode anyway. All right. So now that we've done that, where are we going? We're going through rifts of space-time. And we've been here, but we haven't been through here, I believe. Yeah, this place is new. We got two birds, maybe ravens or crows. I think crows. I think crows are like, you find ravens in the wild, but crows are more, they can be around cities. Metal street grate. I can hear water flowing, rushing, blowing, blow. Okay. Well, I do have, oh, and there's a picture of that puppet thing from before. That's a nice little throwback. I can see something there in the bottom, but I can't reach it. Bolt cutters. A fuse. Oh, wait a minute. Can I use the fuse on the taxi? Fuse. Electricians know what is what. All right. So, let's use a screwdriver first before we use the crowbar. Yeah, I can't reach it. All right. Well, if you can't reach it, then use that crowbar, baby. The sewer grate won't move. It's stuck. Do I need a specific key? The sewer grate won't move. It's stuck. Do I combine the crowbar with something to make it unstuck? And we got two doors here. I don't think I can select the taxi now that I've posted for clown, captured Bert. Yeah, Bert. Whoa! Okay. A police car with the lights left blinking and everything. There's nobody behind the wheel. Okay. There's no one inside. A thermos. No. Hold on a second. I could. Oh my god. Oh, this is insulting me. I'm insulted now. I could have just. Oh man. I could have just made new coins. Oh my gosh. Why? Alright, so... Alright. Fine then. Oh, wait. Zoom. Alright. Now I think I can... Okay, so I can... I mean, I guess I'll invest in nail boards while I'm here. Consume this. All right. Anything at all. No, yes. We got Rifts in Space-Time, we got Bert. Swim Creepy Clown. Yeah, and oh my goodness, these vending machines are driving me crazy. Did I not check this? Missing people. The first poster looks brand new. Missing Rebecca Findages. Last seen near a thrift shop downtown. Call phone number is provided. Okay. This poster's been here a while. Missing Chris Perdita. Call phone number is provided. The poster looks worn. Have you seen this person? We have seen them. They see us too. They see you too. Call phone numbers provided. Last post is barely legible. Who is the person? Who is this person? We don't want to find them. Not a real person. Do not call. Okay. Is this meant to be like me degenerating into something terrible? I don't know. Is that... Oh boy. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think I've been here yet. Yep, I haven't. There are two doors, and I just came from... Yeah, before we do that, I've got a ton of coins, and I just learned, amazingly, I just figured out that I can use focus to create things in my inventory, which I knew all along, and yet somehow it didn't register with coins. I think I probably screwed up the puzzle. I really want to see this prisoner. Sure. Metal pipe is great. Trash can lid, sure. And I think that's it. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's so we can maximize, we can buy everything there is to buy. We can at least do that, and hopefully bolt cutters fall out of the machine somewhere along the way. I've got enough focus. I'm good. I can outlast them. Can they outlast me? Yeah, I can't even click it anymore. Yeah, it's no longer clickable. Okay, great. That solves a long-standing issue. There's a finite amount of charges. A cleaver, yes. And I think that's it. Now we have a trip ahead of us to get to the last place. And she falls again. I find that kind of funny. Alright. Let's go. Yep, we're right there. This place is actually really well designed. All backtracking really doesn't take that much time. Okay, and now let's there's something in the tray already. I should get that first. Alright, fine. Nail boards, yes! This is where, yep. Nail boards. And I think that's it. What? What, so it broke after I took something out of the tray? Like, makes no sense. I really feel like I needed to probably use that thing I hit to get coins. Wait, hold on, what was in that? Yep. Alright. Let's go back to where we were now. Maybe there's another way. Like, how do we get what's in that grate? I think the grate probably requires a secret item as well. So we can only do what we can. All right. So let's continue on. And we'll go. I wonder if there's something sticky that I could attach to the crowbar. Probably not. Alright. Okay, we've seen this. We've seen the mannequin. Lower door, upper door. Oh, okay, we're in an apartment building. Check the lower one first. Whoa, wait. Wait, it's locked. An old rusty bicycle. If it was not a dream, it would probably have been stolen, even despite the condition it's in. As fun as it would be to bicycle around in a dream, the bicycle's not only flat tired, but also so rusty it'd probably fall apart if I tried moving it from its spot. Okay. Okay, then why is it here? A letter in an open mailbox. How long can one mourn? I was right. 6 months wasn't enough. I hoped it would be otherwise, but I knew. We both knew. She left 15 months ago. Long, lonely months. Or was it that 14? Yes, I'm sure it was. And right now, 22 roses I bought for her still sit withered in the vase. I should clean them up. 22 roses. 15 months ago. Okay. 6 months. Interact, examine, old bicycle. Is there like a de-ruster or something? That would be illogical. Fair enough. It would be. Flat tired, fall apart. Okay, fine. So it's locked. Door to an apartment. Okay, well, cleaver it. Bone it. Okay. Oh, okay. This is like a save room spot in coffee. Should I need it, which I don't. Okay, so TV set. No power, broken both. Well, we got a fuse. Wait. Not really. All right. Move. Combine. Alrighty. Well, we are in an upper apartment. This is just sort of oh, wait, there's a door. Balcony door. Door to the balcony. When closed, there's a draft coming through. Let's see here. And there's something to do here, that's for sure. This is not just a bullshit room. Alright then. I'll bite. To do. Amelia, it's good to see you. I need healing. Not yet. About this place. I hate dreams about cities. I always get lost in them. It's not an occurrence unique to you, Amelia. Many people experience dreams about being lost in a labyrinth of unfamiliar streets and building arrangements that do not make sense. Even familiar, well-known streets become twisted and changed, alleys leading to unexpected places. In a way, Somnolent Wells is a representation of all these dreams. The everlasting mist, the emptiness of the streets. Why is this even a thing? Any ideas? People live their lives with an illusion of being in control. They wear a coat of ignorance that protects them from realizing how ephemeral their existence is, and how fragile concepts like society and civilization are, and how in a place full of others one can still be lonely. Yep. The nightmares about being lost in a city take that coat away, throwing people into a place that should be familiar but is not. It takes what was known and exposes it as a truth built upon lie or ignorance at best. I think I regret asking. You do not have to agree with my statement. It's not that I don't agree with it, it's just sort of heavy. I was hoping that you'd say that the reason is that it's scary to be lost in the city or something like that. It is scary to be lost in the city, Amelia. However, now you know why. Yeah, I don't think she was asking about the why. Alright, I've seen Thomas. Tutu, I think I've seen my brother. Is that so? Yes. At the train station, I called out to him, but he didn't listen or hear. And he looked quite normal. Not a trace of darkness of any kind. I'm so sorry, Amelia. It is possible that you have seen what you merely wanted to see. It might have been based on your memory, or another dream that you've had while looking for Thomas. The current state of your brother is probably far from quite normal, and I doubt he would not have reacted to you in any way. All those things happening to me are real despite being in a dream, but my brother suddenly is just a dream? Please, calm your anger. Your grief is showing. It is nothing to be surprised by. Your influence on this world is as strong as it is uncontrolled. Sorry, I just really miss him. And I really want to see him. I know, Amelia. And you will, I promise. The people? Met other people in the realm of dreams. Traveler David, who I've screwed over. Met a guy at the train station. His name is David, and he definitely was a sleeping person. He was on his way somewhere, and then I reminded him that it was a dream, and then he got stolen. He was on his way somewhere, struggling to remember things. He didn't seem to be aware that he was dreaming, though. I hope I didn't break anything by talking to him, which you totally did. Yes. He was surprised that he just dissolved into nothingness. He vanished. His dream ended. I told you, the shock of realization would be the greatest hindrance in the art of lucid dreaming. I hope it didn't cause any harm. You can never be certain, but do not worry. He has his own journey, you have yours. Not everything that happens is part of your story. I should not have told him that. Another abomination defeated. What was it this time? It was a huge spider, a talking one, queen of spiders, I believe it or not. She was hunting dreaming people to cocoon them and feed them to her offspring. Did you manage to learn anything? I'm afraid my search in the meantime has turned out to be fruitless. I might have a lead, though not to Thomas directly. Apparently there's a person known to be the prisoner who might know something about my brother. Are they a traveler, a dreamer like you, or an abomination like the ones you've met? Not sure. I kind of hoped you'd tell me. I wish I was omniscient like that. Do we know why this person is called that? Well, my assumption is because he's a prisoner somewhere, obviously. Stuck in a friggin' coffin. I need bolt cutters. Give me them. Please, help me. I thought you'd know where all the prisoners end up in this world and so we can go and... This is not specific enough, I'm afraid. There are many places of imprisonment in the realm of dreams. Like the sarcophagus I found you in, I suppose. I still don't know why you were in there. I still wonder. Did David have bolt cutters? Did I fuck up because David had bolt cutters? Oh boy. I'm going on and on about bolt cutters. Why are you avoid talking about this? I should have earned your trust by now. You're right, Amelia. I'm sorry. You should have my trust, and I believe you are ready to hear this. I've been entombed by none other than Thomas, or what he became. Why didn't you tell me? It was my brother that imprisoned you. Why didn't you tell me? Because it was not important at the time. You were lost and confused and barely anchoring yourself within the dream that wasn't even yours. I knew you would insist on knowing eventually, and you did. I want you to know I do not hold a grudge against your brother for his actions. Okay. Why and how did my brother imprison you? So how did this mighty being, a dream guardian, get themselves imprisoned by an ordinary person like Thomas? Your brother is far from being an ordinary person, Amelia. With his body dead, he found himself being a lost soul in this realm, neither shadow people nor a human. I might be a guardian, but it is humans who make and shape the dreams. When he fully realized that, Thomas managed to entomb me within. I tried to resist, but his anger was too strong. His anger. Indeed. He was confused and vengeful. He blamed me for not saving him, for not being able to protect him. My brother wouldn't do such a thing. I'm sure he would have understood you can't save everyone. It's easy for you to say. It was a difficult encounter. I wish not to talk about this, at least for now. I do trust you will respect it. I wish, Amelia. For now, just proceed with your quest as you were. We need to find where that prisoner is. We know where the prisoner is. In that freaking coffin, I needed bolt cutters. Especially if that is our only lead. And if I may add, you have been doing the Realm of Dreams an enormous favor with your actions so far, vanquishing most of the nightmares. On the day's work or night's work. Anyway, I'll let you know when I have my updates on the matter. Thank you, Amelia. Anything else? No. Okay. Well, one thing we gotta do every single time we do it is we gotta all you can meet. Yeah, they're good. Hell yeah. Alright, so I can't use the fuse on the TV. Balcony was just allowing Tutu to come in, so there's that. And now there's an apartment on the lower floor that requires a key, and I don't have one. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait, good night. Okay. There's no basement, the stairs end there. Somehow I'm relieved. Okay. Set mailboxes, examine. Okay. This bike. What do I do with it? Alright. Well, I mean, any other place on the top floor? No. Can I go up this? I probably can't go up these stairs. Yeah. Alright. Can I go here? No. Alright, let's go. Now then, this street grate. Again, it's quite clear I need to do something at some point. However, what needs to be done is not really apparent. I think I might need a specialized item. sewer grate won't move. It's stuck. So she doesn't explain how it's stuck, if it's stuck because of a lock or if it's stuck because of gunk or rust or anything like that. Like, I'm not getting very much information from her on that. Alright, well, there's that roof of space-time. That's one creepy clown. Yeah, Bert, the creepy clown. Let's check this out. Here we go. We have a, now this is a 24-hour store instead of a doctor's office. A shop shelf with a wide variety of stuff on it, mostly snacks. Everything looks old and inedible. Honestly, I disagree. Like, everything in these 24-hour shops is ancient but made to be edible at all times. This shelf holds a display of magazines, colorful pages, and full flashy stories, sitting on realistic illustrations for the unassuming reader. Yeah, wear a hat, get over it. Ancient aliens. I want to believe, man. Recurring dreams, and what is the government trying to hide? In this week's issue, as usual, we will look into the latest conspiracies around the globe. If that is, you believe that the globe is real. The world is a disc, I tell you. Unidentified flying objects have been spotted by people all over the world for decades, but what if aliens have just been around for more than a century or two? Archaeological findings seem to confirm that even the people of ancient times long ago were in contact with extraterrestrials. How else do you explain the pyramids? I don't know. Construction? Labor, lots of slaves, unfortunately, tragically. Latest theories suggest that some of the wall paintings of the ancient world might be depictions of literal aliens hidden in plain. Yeah, okay. I think this is more about, okay. Weekly conspiracy. Let's learn the conspiracy of the flavor of the week when it comes to the conspiracies. In this issue, we also have something special for the lucid dreamers out there. Oh, wow, okay. For the lucid dreamers, huh? That's a little on the nose. We list the top 10 reasons why you should force recurring dreams. For simple facts like establishing better control over dreams to more unexpected ones. Sometimes you can be surprised if you venture back to what you thought was a familiar place. Really? So this is telling me go back to earlier levels and check them out. Read more on page 19 and revisit your dreams tonight. That's a hint right there. Finally, we have a short summary of the latest discoveries of what the government's currently trying to hide. Yeah, it's very dangerous. Only proceed to page 21 if you have nerves of steel. I am too weak. I don't think I have nerves of steel. The shelf holds a display of magazines. Okay, yeah. Just because something's inspired does not mean that it's always bad. I mean, sometimes expiration dates are just sort of put on things. Usually your senses tell you when something's expired. Coins, but wow, 3 coins here? And a thermos. I have so much focus and You know what? This might be a good time to just freaking charge that axe or cleaver or whatever. Damage 2, cleave 1, bleed 1 turn. Oh, wow. What does cleave even do? Okay, that's what cleave does. So that it hits multiple enemies. So, I'm not gonna have a multiple enemy problem. I think I'm gonna have a single enemy problem. So let's. All right, let's take a sip. Let's take another sip. And let's. All right. And I think we're good. Have another sip of that sweet, sweet coffee. There we go. And now we can take the thermos. And we're full. So, yeah, there are the cigarettes. Shop shelf. No, we already know. Let's check these. The shelf holds newspapers, black and white pages full of crime, tragedies, and hardships. Lunar explosion. Oh yeah, that happened in Don't Survive. I think the world is still in shock after yesterday's explosion that has left our moon with huge cracks visible to the naked eye from Earth. Scientists say that while it may look dangerous, there's no need for concern. The cracks are surface level only. The explosion will have no serious consequences. The cause of the event is still unknown. Many point to one of the world's largest tech corporations, Sidereal Plexus, that was rumored to launch a mining operation on the moon earlier this year. A spokesman from the company has denied those claims. Yes, we were prepared to dig for helium-3. It's actually a real thing. It's supposed to be super duper valuable this autumn, but I assure you that we haven't even started. Now, of course, the whole operation is going to be halted until further notice, he adds. Other experts believe the explosion was caused by an undetected meteor that crashed to the moon. Whatever the case might be, the governments of the world urge people to remain calm. Okay. Yeah, I think that was sort of another nod to Don't Escape. I think. Whoa, why is there still an exclamation point there? Maybe because I have to get a key to open the apartment. I don't know. Everything seems to be okay. Fuse box. All electrical fuses. Well, fucking. If there's one place to use a fuse, it's a fuse box. There's no need to change fuses. Alright. Okay. Oh, that does not look good. That looks quite dangerous. It's incredible how easy it is to reheat a meal these days, even after a long shift at the clinic. As long as the microwave is working, that is. It seems to be broken and not very safe. I don't want to touch it. Yeah. I would probably agree with that statement. We got a mannequin, of course, and a stove and a propane tank. It won't budge. What's this now? Okay, there's no power. Oh, now I probably need a fuse. I blew a fuse, probably. There's something inside, but the oven door is blocked by that mannequin. The gas tank contains propane. It's hooked up to the range next to it. Okay. Won't budge. Alright, that's not budging. So it looks like I have to get that mannequin out of the way. Alright, let's... Fuse is burnt. Perfect. Let's get that fuse. Use it. Boom. Fuse been lost. So the fuse. Turn the power on. No. Oh. Perhaps can I put something in the microwave? Have it be charged. And then, interesting. But I don't see anything that really suits that idea. That won't work. Alright, microwave, there's no power. Right, so let's stick something in the microwave. That would be a logical... Right, there's no power. Won't budge. Five matches. Okay. Guess I'll just keep that. Cooking for later. And let's go exploring more. It's the staff only door. Oh right, okay. Never mind. go out of here. Passage into the mist, is that? Yeah, okay. Now, what's going on here? Hi miss, are you real? Am I real? Yes, I'm real. I'm dreaming, are you? I don't know, I'm very, very hungry. You don't know? What's your name? I don't know. Hey miss, I'm really hungry. I've been here for very long. Okay, it's a dream. You seem to know that. You don't really need to eat in a dream, and if anything, you can probably just think about some food and it will appear. I can't. It draws their attention. I think they're looking for me. They? They. Mean dark monsters. Please, miss, you have to help me. Bring me something to eat. I'm starving. See what I can do. Well, how about some all-you-can-meat? Let me just make you up one. There we go. Nice. Nutritious meal. Oh, thank you. Thank you, miss. Enjoy it. I will. And here, have some for you. Oh, you shouldn't have. No, please, I insist. Take this. An 8-sided spanner. That would be used, perhaps, for the grate. That will come in handy for sure. Thank you. Hello? Are you still there? Strange. I think they probably took him out because the eating attracted the sleep people, I guess. Box cutter knife. Do you want a box cutter knife? Yes. Alright, let's... right here. Examine. Alright. Let's, this seems perfect. I can see something there at the bottom, but I can't reach it. What is this? What do I use the spanner for? Eight-sided screws. So like manhole covers. Interesting. Okay. Well, keep on going. All right, there's the apartment. There's a bike. Do I use the spanner on the bike? Perhaps. That might be a decent idea. I mean, the bike's there for some reason. No. Let's use this one. Well, give me something. I'm not sure what you want me to do, game. An open balcony door. No, you can open it. Step outside. Anything out there? No, nothing out there. Alright, so not much here. Can we cut out the poster? That won't work. All right, so I wonder. We can turn it off, yeah. All right, let's see. Spanner. Not really. Bad idea. There is no power. Cut it then. Jeez. I can pull it out. Mannequin. Let's try the spanner on the. Can't use it to unscrew the hose nor cut it loose. I got a knife that can cut it loose. Do you want to cut the hose and start a gas leak? Oh boy. Do I? Yes. If I'll start a gas leak and the sparks are gonna ignite everything. So, yeah. Alright, knife has been lost. Let's get out of there. And now there we go. Mannequin gone, and there's a stove. Seems to be something inside. Oh boy. Okay, so you just take two bone to kill. Good fight. All right. Also, I want to make sure we just have a knife on hand. Oh, we already had a knife on hand. Jesus Christ. Okay. We had many knives on hand. What am I thinking? All right. Well, anyway. Thermos. Sure. Wasn't there a coffee room I didn't use? Probably inconsequential. A hook. You want to pick up a hook? Yes. Hook. Combine. Crowbar. What do you mean? What are you talking about? That's exactly what I need to do. All right, is there anything else in here that I can use? All right. I think I'm done here. Okay. Well, maybe there's something on the bike. A lump of coal. I think the hook might possibly be used. Right, you can't reach it. I know. Yeah. I've got a hook and I've got a spanner, both of which I don't know how to use at this point. All right. Arcade. Won't budge. Too strong. I need something better for this. What? Spanner. That'd be a secret as well. Wow. Console is locked. Needs a key. Octagonal screw. Excellent. That's what we want. Use item. Boom. Bolt cutter. Yes. Thank you. Bolt cutter. Let's run back to our apartment. Drink that coffee. Excellent. And that means we get more bolt cutter. Wait. Let's try the bolt cutter on the bike. Bolt cutter. Alright. Wait. Can I bolt cut this, perhaps? Nope, can't do it. We need a specialized key for that. I might be able to bolt cut that. Key. Bolt cutter. Hell yeah. Perfect for cutting metal and fingers. Damage 3. Nice and straightforward. Soft ground. Shade, huh? use item. Phone. Fine. Fine. Boom. Circle of bone. An apartment key. Oh, an apartment key. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna need to discard something. This can be discarded. Alright, check out that key. Doesn't feel like a privacy concern. Maybe it's something, someone just didn't want that name to exist anymore. Okay, so name scribbled out. Oh, another thermos. Wow, let's just go ham on this then. All right, boom, boom. Boom. And thermos again. Let's do it. All right, now we are pretty good. We got two. Let's see if how many charges it has. Perfect. Okay, we got a fountain. Put their coins in that fountain. Drinking from will not be healthy. All right. Ten Smiths blocks away. Okay, so this fountain has some sort of significance. Do you believe in destiny? I've observed the artist's work from the very beginning. I watched the path he walked, saw him reaching higher and higher peaks. Besides the biggest fan, the most devoted. I only dream of being immortalized in one of his works. I offer my face to him so I can stay forever in my youth. Nothing else matters to me, nothing. He never looked back at me, not even a glance, as if I were completely invisible to him. Am I not worthy of his attention? Am I not good enough to be part of his great work? No, that can't be. The quote twist of fate, or maybe he doesn't notice me because of all the others that think they're more worthy. Hey, I only need a sign, one small sign to... In 1 second, I just got a message. Small sign to act. to get what I truly deserve, to take my rightful immortality, even if it means getting rid of the competition. Me and the artist, we're just to be together. Okay. All right. One second.
I only need a sign, one small sign, too.
Here we go. I just got a message I had to respond to. One second. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, we gotta go back to the apartment. No, this one. Come on. Okay, this is not the right apartment. This is the apartment. And oh, hey, Packapon, how you doing? Oh my gosh, I think I totally like missed all you guys' chats. Okay, hold on a second. Let me catch up here. The Magic of Bone, Crowbar. Hey, oh, it's been a while. How are you? Must have been a lookalike. Traveler David's a cool name though. I can give you a really cool pair of scissors and a DVD for a hit movie. Will that work? Thomas, to mock for her. Time to get a picture pull, go get a soda. Yeah, never mind. I actually put down an emote just to get the soda. Explosions are fun. Okay, so this is where I exploded the apartment. Wow, this has been a long time. I did not get any of these. Yes, finally I got the bolt cutter. Yes, we finally got that bolt cutter and it's fully charged. Hi, Packapon. It's been a long time. I'm glad to have you here. And we're doing excellent. And we're going downstairs. We have the keys. We got a man and a balcony door and a safe. I'm thinking I might need to talk to that man. Shut the balcony door. Nothing. Hello? How are you, okay? No eye contact whatsoever. Can you talk? You don't look so good. No eye contact whatsoever. Okay, so that's Lupin. I feel like the chat might be freezing or something. Hold on a second. Let me bring up the chat on OBS. If I can, if the friggin' bar on the bottom of the screen isn't blocking it because I dragged it down there. Oh, damn it. Come on, OBS. Work. Nope. Ain't gonna work. And we have another puzzle. And this has to do with, I bet, that notebook in the park. Yep. I guarantee you. No, I know who that is. I know that it's that asp. It's that snake that wants to suck my blood. And I don't need your help. I knew it. It was Adder. One bite and it's yours. No. Okay, so just letting you guys know, I'm not ignoring you. If you're sending messages and let me see if sending chat might update. I'm just sending a letter F. Okay, yeah. Look, if anybody's sending any messages, I'm not ignoring you. I for some reason the chat might not be refreshing because I just switched apps and then went back in and I noticed a bunch of texts. Oh, there we go. I see Kevin making one. Our friend the Adderall. Yes. The Adderall indeed. He's certainly an adder of some sort. But how do I help that man? Maybe with whatever's in that safe. Maybe with some food. Let me just try. He might want a burger. Although, honestly, I want to hold on to that burger so I can, like, make it later. No. I don't need your help. Alright. What? Escape? What the hell? What? Did he just freeze? Escape. Okay, that's a little unsettling. Yeah, our old friend the adder. He is never gonna get my blood or my tears or my blood tears mixed together. Okay, this is not the one. I need the where was it? The piece of info. Why is this here? Like, this is something. This must have some sort of purpose. Do I have a container? No. All right. Do I go here? I can't do anything until I have a bridge control mechanism. Yeah. I'm sure that's what's in the safe. So I need to find that notebook that had those numbers in it. One was 22 and 6, and then it all had to do with months of suffering. Is it here? I doubt it. No. Lunar explosion. No, that's not the one. Are these labeled in the map? Perhaps? Alright. Yeah, let's go down here. Let's go down one. See what we can find. Alright, so there's something still here that I have to do. But yeah, it's clearly referring to the street gate grate that I right now cannot access. First poster looks brand new. Alright, yeah, this is nothing as far as I can tell. There's nothing here in this apartment. Wait. I can probably ask her about that tenant. Other people. Someone in the basement. Yep, I met someone in the dark basement, asked me for food. I'm pretty sure it was a child. They knew it was a dream. Felt bad for whoever that was. They seemed to be stuck in there, just not wanting to move. Perhaps the shadow people were upon them. Maybe it was just overwhelming sensation of dread made them stuck in one place, unable to continue. I don't get it. If someone realizes they're in a dream and it's a nightmare, sometimes waking up might prove more difficult than you might think, Amelia. People end up in comas. They don't end up unable to wake themselves up. They do end up being unable to wake themselves up. They just choose not to, even when facing a nightmare. Especially when the nightmares of the waking world are more severe than the ones in the realm of dreams. Same kid. Child in the attic and the one in the basement, because those two encounters be the same kid. It's a possibility for it, but remember, even if you meet the same person twice, given the nature of this place, it might be a different individual. Time moves in a twisted way, and sometimes you find another version of the same person. Nothing here can be simple, huh? Dreams are the opposite of simple. True that. Alright, I should go. Where is that? Where did I find... Do any of you guys remember... Is it this? Yeah, it's this. Okay, it's this. Great. 6, 15, 14, 22. I'm going to write that down. 6, 15, 14, 22. All right. Right 6. Left 15. Or was that 14? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. So this could be maybe 15/14, right? So it's 6 right, 15/14 left, and I'm guessing 22 right. And right, yeah, right now 22 right. So it's right. There we go. I'm not sure what's going on with my chat refresh. Sometimes I like get your messages, and sometimes I feel like they're frozen because I got a whole ton at once after I got my message from a person that I'm visiting. That's one creepy clown. Okay, let's go here. Nope, 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 nope. We don't need any of this. Alright, let's go here. This is the apartment, right? No, what is it? It's the explosion place. Alright. So I really don't want to kill that guy. And for most people, I would assume that it would take more than one visit to, like, I should have had good sense and wrote down the combination at the get-go. I'm not sure why I didn't. This is one of those games where you just have to do that. Yes, yeah. Let's go back to the escape. There we go. Okay. So maybe we can like do this like killing him. So 6 right. Okay. And then left 15 or 14. So we'll go 15. All right, and then 22 right. All right, we'll try 6 right, left 14, and 22. There we go. There we go. Come on, there, got it. Got what? I can survive that. For all its anger, looks rather pale. Maybe it's just defending its home that I invaded. Use item. Can I give it something? Give it a burger. That's gonna heal me, not it. Use item. Yeah, I think I just have to escape. Or... Alright, that's fine. So let's see. We got what we needed. Right. What did I get from the safe? Did I even reach inside the safe? Did I forget to reach inside the safe? Yeah, I didn't get anything from the safe, so hooray for me. Alright, still got a thermos, so let's go. Yep, hit me. That's fine. Piece of string. Yep, that's gonna help us with the grate. Oh, over here. Oh no, we don't want that. We don't want that attack. Go over here. Okay, no. Escape. No, escape. Alright, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. I really don't want to kill him. I'm really trying to not kill the guy. Great. Yeah, there's no way. Alright, sorry bro. I'm boning you. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Really sorry. Had to be done. Alright, so got this. Combine this with this. Hook threaded into short string, tied red, tied this, blah blah blah. Different will come off even if you want to now. Okay. And look at that. It's right in front. So we can do this, this item, do that. Alright, what do we get? Cardboard box, yep. What do we get in the cardboard box? What's in the box? Can't open it with my bare hands, but I can hear something jingling inside. Well then. Yeah, I think once the guy turned into a monster, it was avoidable too. It was just, it's sort of like I had a chance to do something about it, and that time passed. I should have taken more notes. I was really lazy. Because usually I take notes, especially with these sorts of games. Alright, so let's combine with this. Open that box. Get that key. Yep. Alright, that key is used for that machine. I'll bet. I'm willing to bet I know where that goes. And regarding weapons, we're golden. Like, we really don't have to worry about anything. We got bolt cutters, for God's sakes. Let's use this key on this. Alright, let's use it. I do see some shortcuts were taken to not animate the lowering of the bridge. But that's just a nitpick. Oh yeah, I do have a box cutter. I think this chat is on a huge delay. like right now where I'm at the bridge, I just saw that you told me that I have a box cutter to cut the box with. So just keep in mind, everybody, that I will get to your texts, but they will probably be very outdated answers. I'm not sure what's going on, but whoa, hello, casino. All right, poster for trio of singers. We got a pickaxe and a truck and a pretty irate. Don't miss the unique chance to see and hear the incredible trio. Only now in a series of exclusive performances are taking their place in Lucky Casino. Don't miss out. I get why this guy is so mad now. I get it. He wants in on the show. He's probably being discriminated against. Yeah, pickaxe. Give me a thermos. Oh wait, I don't need a thermos yet. Let's build things. Man, I got so many thermoses. All right, first off, let's build some shit up. All right, let's build this up. All right, let's build this up. Let's build up boards. I'm fully stacked. Okay. Oh, no, pickaxe is fine. All right. So now let's consume. Now let's consume. Now let's consume. Now let's consume. No, it's not consume. Okay. 4 out of 5. We gotta consume once. So let's make some more stuff. What do we need? What would help us? More first aid? Doubt it. I think I need if anything. Perfect that pickaxe. Let's perfect that shovel. Yeah, there we go. Gained a shovel. No, I didn't gain a shovel. I just... Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that. Now we can get the thermos. No problem. 4 out of 5. Okay, I need another one. Let's take a sip out of the thermos. And we are good. Take that. Yes. Let's chop this guy. Choppies. Wait. Yeah, I can't even sneak up on him. Let's just go. Hey, bro. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a hard fight, but I don't know what to tell you guys, but I got a cleaver. And I got a bone. And I got a punch. Yeah, I got a punch. Punch. And a punch. And a punch. Damn right. Is that it? Okay, so yeah, so basically the casino is this whole new thing. Wait, let me just, can I go in? The dream will end soon, I'll return here tomorrow. Wow, okay. Well, there we go, guys. So we got the box cutter. That means I can go and see the prisoner. In fact, maybe I'll go see the prisoner. No, I'll wait for next time. GG, everybody. Well, at least for the dream. Thomas, my brother, I know you are there somewhere. After I went through a familiar-looking train station, I found myself in a city. It was dark and empty with almost no people around. No trace of my brother anywhere. At the end of the dream, I found a tall building, a casino with some posters outside. They're advertising some trio of singers. I have no idea if this leads anywhere or just a random dream. The only way to find out is to venture further. Alright, run. Get out. Alright. Witness testimony. So, report 12B interview with a witness to the incident, Mrs. B. Barnes. Yes, I knew him all right. He was such a kind young man. He helped me carry the groceries up the stairs whenever that damned elevator was out of order, which happens a lot, actually. They should really do something about that. It's unbelievable how... What was that? Oh. Right, Thomas. He was such a lovely man, so kind, so helpful. Did I mention he used to carry my groceries? Yes, I believe I did mention that. Well, everything was different on that one night. I saw him in the corridor. I woke up when I heard a scream, and I went outside to check, mostly because Mr. Williams next door had that emergency medical situation recently, and I wanted to see if he needed help. Are you sure you don't want any tea? Where was I? Ah, yes. It was not Mr. Williams who screamed. I'm almost sure it was Thomas. I saw him in the corridor, and he looked like the devil himself, walking weirdly, dressed up very scruffily. Scruffily? Is that even a word? I get the point. Shirt partly out of his pants, barefoot, hair total mess. I've never seen him in like this. I stepped back into my apartment as soon as I saw him, and he gave me that look, that gaze. I felt cold, like completely freezing. And mind you, I have rheumatism. Rheumatoid arthritis, to be precise. Just last week I saw a doctor about it and, oh, back on topic. Thomas's eyes were like black coals, something evil within him. Not like he was planning something, just like if he was, I don't know, it was like he was sleepwalking, but not really, you know? Either way, I slammed the door shut so fast that like it was death itself chasing me. He wasn't even approaching my apartment, just walking by, yet I felt as if I turned away from that door, he would be there, standing with those weird eyes and some wicked smile. So they found him dead the same night, right? Shame. He was such a good man. He helped me with groceries so many times because of the elevator. I think I mentioned it, but would you please inform the building management that they have to do something about the elevator already? Maybe they will listen to a proper authority. Now, would you perhaps want some tea? I like that one. It's a little long-winded, but I think that's the point. Who would have thought some of Thomas's neighbors were nice and a little bit forgetful? All right, let's first off get those box cutters. We're buying some box cutters. Give me some items. Give me that bolt cutter, right? Is that it? Bolt cutter? Is that what I need? So give it to me. I want it. Bolt cutter. Yep, 400. Yeah. All right. And the box of matches, 200. Fuck it. Maybe I need and a hamburger. It's the camera. Sounds like something secret. A lump of coal. All right. Well, with that said, let's do the skills thing now. Showing skills to upgrade. I really think it's more about getting the focus. Wait, in the coffee addict shit. Yeah. I think if I get coffee addict out of the way. Just get coffee addict out of the way. Alright. So now we are complete coffee fiends. Take a peek outside. Pretty view. Though I do prefer night. I am a vampire. And I believe, well, we can, it's always a good coffee. We are addicts after all. Nope. Doesn't look like you made a latte. It looks like you just made a coffee. Alright. And you know what? I'm going to this has already been like a 4-hour stream, so maybe I shouldn't go see the prisoner. So we'll do that next time. Yeah, basically we've got the casino to do and the prisoner to see. It's been quite a long stream. So thank you all for coming. We will go to episode 8 next time. I might be gone next week. I'm not sure. I will let you all know if I am on Discord and or by message or something. You know, if you, join the Discord if you want to know. The Discord link will be in the description when when the VOD comes. So yeah, join the Discord, like, subscribe if you're enjoying this stuff. This is a great game and I'm really enjoying it myself. All I play are games with stories like this, and I try to pick them out well so that we only play great games and not anything mediocre, or what I see as mediocre anyway. Yeah, so in any case, thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Sebs. Thank you, everybody who came. And we will continue on either this week or the week after. All right, bye-bye.